Hello guys. Wolf! Wolf! What a good boy. He loves when I rub this point here. Wolf! 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 It's high noon, so I'm not going to go over the body. A perfect gentleman comes in, gets out by his own. So guys, today we will work with the masts. Here we have the foremast, the main mast, and I believe in the back of the page it's the rear mast. These masts also have yards placed on, but we will not make or place any yards at the moment. We have a lot of chains, as you can see here. Before we begin the masts, let me tell you something that I discovered this week. I was thinking that I have skipped something before making the mast, and if you see the model, it's hard to realize what it is, but then it hit me. The dead eyes. This model doesn't have any exterior platforms to place the dead eyes. Watched some videos, see some photos of the real thing, and the dead eyes are attached with a specific way on the inside of this, let's say, internal rails. What they have done in the actual ship is they take the dead eye, they have a U-shape metal piece, and underneath the dead eye there is an extended base, metallic, small, that has one nut that goes from side to side and gets the U-shape metal underneath the dead eye and locks it in position. You can understand that we cannot do that over here. There's no way in the world we can do that. So I have figured out a way to make the dead eyes, and also I have to make them a little bit elevated over this rail, so I will be able to tie them, and also to be able to tie ropes over to here to the pins. But because the schematics doesn't tell me exactly where the dead eyes go, and that's a small problem, I will place the mast and then I will do the dead eyes, because after the masts, the first thing we need to do is the standing rigging, and without the dies we have no rope ladders, so no standing rigging. So let's begin with the masts and see where it goes. Give me a moment. Okay, we have the lower part 0.8, the middle part 0.6, and the top part 0.4 millimeters. First, let me cut them in size. Of course, you can realize that the three masts are similar to each other, just only different sizes. So the way that I make this one are exactly the same with the way that you're going to make the rest. Nothing different. First, let's have them in size. It says here 260. So I have $260. This one is 190. And this one is 175. $175. So I have them in size. Before proceeding, let me get the rest of the pieces that I need. I need one piece of 61. This is the 61 over here. Okay, fragile. Let me get it in shape. Got it. Also need number 57. 57 is this one. I have 57. A. This is 57A. This 57B. So I have more 57s. 57B. Let me check. So I have the pieces that I need. It's very complicated, especially the painting. I need a photo of the real ship to check out the painting. I believe, I cannot tell for certain, but seems like that. This must be Saipeli. This is white. I think. So, first of all, and some points, some parts of the mast are Saipeli and some are white. But I have to do the assembly first to be able to tell for sure. Now, let me do that Saipeli and I'll get back to you. Okay, let's begin. I have it, Saipeli. This must come through this hole. Also this must come down here, but that's impossible with the way we're going to make it. So you will see. First of all, we have to make this one thinner. For that purpose, I'm going to need to wrap this in paper. Need a glove and P60. I need to throw on 2 pieces of paper. My fingers are on fire. Let me check. Now the other way around to trim this, but just a bit, only with the P150. and the 300. Now let's check again the 31 is right here. Let's see if this fits. Don't believe that. Does not fit. That means we need to trim this piece, but first we have to glue it because it came apart again. So I need file, a round one. Got it. Okay, let me do a check on the ship and I'll get back to you. Okay, got it. Now, here you see you have 57 and 29. So at 57.29 we must insert this one. 57 and 29 equals 88. So this goes here. Let me glue that. Now at 57, give me a moment. There was a big insect. Didn't catch out, didn't find out what it was, and I believe it's still inside. So let's continue. If I find it, I will shut down the lights to let it out. So at 57, is here. We insert that, and since this part here is the front, you can see here I have to align it to be in the front. And this goes underneath as usual. So the lower part is done. Now I have to do the upper part. This will go down here. As you can see, it fits just right. This fits here, it's a little big, but no problem. It's going to be glued, so nothing about that. Fits right here, so it's perfect. Let's go to the upper part of this one. We have to make it fit over here. That's a lot of trimming, and we have to make sure that this won't fit. Maybe this is a big one. Let me see. These are the sizes that I have. This one is very small. This one is big. But this is more appropriate. Okay. let me do the same thing exactly as before to make it thin. Okay, now I have placed it, not glue it, because above here and up to the platform, where the platform goes, has to be stained. So now let's glue the base. And now glue the top. Some glue underneath. Okay, now let's see up to where we have to stain it. 51. This will go after. So I have to stain this. Let me center and glue this. Now I place the piece. And glue that. Above I have placed this one. Of course I have to open up the hole. The hole is small here. I need the hole of 4.5 millimeters. Let me do that. Okay, got it. Let me glue it. And also underneath I have to glue these pieces. Like that. Okay, I am at this point over here, so above I need to place this. Need to open up a little bit the hole. Okay, this is not glued, needs of course centering, but I still have to do this one. So let me do exactly the same as before, because I have to throw on these pieces. So let me do that and I'll get back to you. Okay. Let me center it. Alright, it's centered. Now, let's see. We have to stain everything above that. Let me do that. Done. Now, couple of more rings. I have to place 2 more rings. These and this one. Definitely one of these, maybe, and one of these. Too small, so 2 of them. Maybe if I open it up a little. Now it fits. Let's see where. This is at 57. So we have 57 over here, and the other one is at 25. So over here. Now let me center them, glue them, and I'll get back to you. Cut them, and we have the final touch, something like a cap that goes on top. So this is the mast, this is the foremast. It's not finished yet. First of all, everything that is not stained must be painted white. I will do that with airbrush after I finish all 3 masts, of course, and by a simple masking. This is very simple to mask, except from this part, everything else is very simple. So it will be easier to paint it with an airbrush, and better, of course, than to do it by hand. Of course, I have to do 2 more. And after I finish them and do all the masts, also paint them, I will get back to you to throw on, of course not the yards, to throw on some pulleys that we need, like these pulleys here, and everything else that we need before placing them on the ship. And after placing on the ship, it's dead eyes time. That's boring. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget the super thanks ability, and I hope to see you all in our next video as well. Take care.